Hey y'all, Lady Empath 1111 guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Queen of Kings Tarot, guys, where we are on this journey to self, right? Where messages for the divine masculine and divine feminine permeate. All right, let's get to it, guys. We're going to use the energy oracle deck, see what it is that my spirit guides need you to know most on today, this beautiful hump day Wednesday. But as we know, this reading is timeless. Whenever you come across it, it is absolutely meant for you at that time. All right, what is it that you want to get out of the message for today? Set your intentions and let's clear the energy. All right, guys, a good clearing energy. Let's get to the first messages, right? Let's see what's coming out, guys. All right, what is it that we need to know? Okay, coming on out. All right, we got the fourth chakra, right? That's Archangel Raphael, and that's dealing with your heart chakra. All right, we have door to personal healing and happiness in the upright, represented by the number 34. 4 and 3 is 7. I'm loving this. What else do we have, Spirit? I feel like someone's heart is opening. Heart chakra is opening because you're dealing or understanding that your own personal healing and happiness is up to you, right? And as you begin to acknowledge that you are the key to your happiness, right? You are the key to balance in your life, right? You are the key to how you accept and exchange love, because we also have the Angel of Love card coming out as well. I feel like someone is now understanding that the key to success in life, right? The key to divine union, right? Because that's the journey we're on here as well, right? All of the keys to those things have everything to do with your own personal healing and happiness. And I do feel like someone is now understanding the connection between their heart chakra, right? And their own ability to walk through the door of the next dispensation of your own life, right? When you begin to experience the heart chakra opening, you're now understanding that unconditional love is available to you, for you, and through you, right? So now this is you understanding that not only are you able to give unconditional love, but that you're also able to receive unconditional love, and that you are at the heart center of both the giving and the receiving. And how you show up for yourself will determine what the next door is to your own personal healing and happiness. You may be someone who's experiencing a lot of compassion for others at this time while your heart chakra is open. There's an integration point for all of your chakras, which is your heart chakra, right? And that is the heart, which relates to your ability to love, forgive, and show that compassion. But there's also this energy of joy, right? I do feel like the collective is now experiencing a new level of joy and gratitude because of the pride and acceptance of who you are. See, when you begin to take pride in who you are, when you begin to accept who you are, the good, the bad, the ugly, right? 333 on the timer. When you begin to accept that for yourself, then you know and understand that the door to your own personal healing and happiness is right there. But you have to be able to accept the fact that you are sitting in an energy of gratitude, that you have a certain level of pride and acceptance of yourself. And then we also have the Angel of Love that's here as well. And see, the Angel of Love comes to comfort you and to show you that not only are you worthy of love, but you are lovable. See, a lot of times we feel like we don't have the love that we desire, and we begin to question if we are even lovable. And I do hear Spirit saying that again, as you begin to walk through that door to personal healing and happiness, you will understand that not only are you lovable, but that you are love. You generate the energy of love. You live on the frequency of love. The thinking man, the temple path, and financial constraints in the reverse. There's a divine masculine that's coming through at this time, and you've been heavily in contemplation about your life path, what this journey looks like for you. And I feel a lot of the apprehension that divine masculine is feeling at this time about taking the journey, right, had a lot to do with the fact that they were in some type of financial constraints. Those constraints are now being removed with the financial constraints in the reverse here. But see, as divine masculine, we know that they are very logical, right? So divine feminine, we know how, even through the trials and tribulation of financial instability, to remain in that energy of unconditional love with our heart chakras being open to give and receive, even when we don't have anything to give, right? See, divine feminine, we give out of lack sometimes, right? We give out of the fact that we don't even have anything, and we continue to give because we are more faith-based individuals. But divine masculine, they are very logical. So when financial constraints are prevalent in their lives, it brings about a confusion in their energy. So now with the thinking man here, we're going to clarify with the tarot. With the thinking man here, I do feel like there's a divine masculine here who the temple path is there, and they're really trying to figure out their own spiritual way, their own spiritual path. But a lot of the stagnation or stagnant energy was because of financial situations that this person was going through. I do see with financial constraints in the reverse that those financial constraints are alleviating in order for them to truly experience the temple path, that spiritual path of enlightenment that has been laid out. Let's go to the tarot. So let's clarify. We're going to look first at the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Again, we know that this is the heart chakra. There's an alignment taking place, right? This fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, is the number 38, okay? 38 could be significant, but 8 and 3 is 11. There's things coming into alignment, right? There's an intuitive insight that's taking place within the divine masculine at this time that is really allowing them to consider their ways, right? Right up under the heart chakra is the thinking man. As the divine masculine's heart begins to open up, they're really considering now what their path truly looks like. What's the fourth chakra? Ten of Swords. There is a divine masculine who's now thinking. Yeah. Six of Wands. There's a divine masculine here with his heart chakra opening or activation that's taking place, that's really now understanding or recognizing the things that have hurt them. And they're examining the ways in which they have been betrayed by others, and they're now recognizing that they have to take authority over their own victory. This is someone who's now beginning to stand up for themselves and take matters into my own hands. Taking matters into my own hands. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I have to write stuff down. I'll forget because the downloads come so fast. I feel like divine masculine is taking matters into their own hands. And when I say that to say that. Y'all heard that? I say that to say that. That this is a divine masculine who now is understanding the errors of their past, right? Of how they taken hits, wounds, daggers on behalf of others. And in doing so, they never receive the recognition, the appreciation, the acknowledgement that a lot of the experiences they have had in life, the betrayals that they've had in life, were at the hands of people that they were close to. And now this is someone who's also beginning to recognize and take that power back. See, this is a divine masculine who, we got the Fool and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is a divine masculine who now understands that their door to personal healing and happiness is their own. And being able, willing and ready to take this journey and to take action, even in how they communicate what's going on in their life, is what this person is really considering at this. Now, there's a cycle that's coming into completion with the World card and the Sun card, where there's a freedom that they are experiencing at this time. Things are being illuminated, sounds, vibrations. Divine Masculine, you can be experiencing a ringing in your ears, sounding like a gong that's being hit, like a ringing, but it's the vibration of the frequency that you are living on at this time. Divine Masculine, you're being elevated and you're living on a new frequency. And in living in this new frequency, it's allowing that door to personal healing and happiness to be open for you. And not only is it open for you, you're willing to now walk through it. Divine Masculine is experiencing a great awakening at this time of the heart chakra, wanting to take action towards completing these cycles and acknowledging the fact that they now can see some things clearly which are being illuminated. Doves could be significant. White doves could be significant. I feel like because Divine Masculine could have been suffering from financial constraints that we did see here come up, that they weren't able to take the necessary steps to walk through that door. But now there's a shift that's taking place. Let's clarify the angel of love. What's the angel of love here for Divine Masculine? Five of Swords. This is a Divine Masculine who's now understanding and allowing themselves to let go of grief, disappointment. They're now beginning to refocus their energy on those things that bring them peace, calm, and clarity. The ocean could be significant. Sometimes this Divine Masculine felt like they were drowning. Everything around them seemed to hold them down. Caught in the current of life and fighting to go with the flow. And then you came along, Divine Feminine, as the angel of love that restores some type of balance within this Divine Masculine's life. And this is someone who now wants to have a passionate new beginning with you, because you held them and nurtured them and cared for them in a way that no one else was able to do. And you allowed the transformation to take place. You didn't push, but you allowed an internal transformation to take place in a nurturing manner in which to cultivate the new beginning. Cherry blossoms could be significant, or someone's favorite flower. Give me more on the angel of love, Spirit, and the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Swords. I meant Five of Swords with the Ace of Wands. The Tower. Yeah. This Divine Masculine is now understanding and realizing what needs to be let go of in order to truly have this passionate new beginning with you. But what they're truly examining now is how to focus, right? What direction? What is their focus, right? How do I let go of the grief and the pain from my past? We got the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. There's change taking place, right? 5 is the number of change. There's change taking place. People being released. Grief is being released. There's a more optimistic outlook on life that Divine Masculine is experiencing at this time. What's the thinking man, Spirit? What's the thinking man? What is Divine Masculine thinking about at this time? What's the thinking man? Six of Swords. This is the Divine Masculine who wishes for things to Page of Swords. Who wants to communicate. I hear reset button. This is a Divine Masculine who's heavily been thinking about how to just start over with you, with this divine connection. This is something that they want to communicate at this time. You know, you could have walked away or you could have separated yourself from this person. But with the Six of Swords and the Page of Swords, it's like, okay, I need to come up with a plan. And I need to be able to communicate. And this is the thinking man, right? This is coming up under the thinking man, which is represented by the number 4 and 6. 6 and 4 is 10, which breaks down to 1. Your Divine Masculine is thinking about how to start over, how to begin again. 1444 on the timer. This is someone who wants to communicate with you that they've been watching you, and they see the healing that you're doing, and they see that you're ready to move out of the storm and really go into a much better place within this divine union. Give me more, Spirit. The thinking man with the Page of Swords and the Six of Swords. A lot of air energy. We have the Empress coming out. Yeah. See, you nurtured and cared for this person in a way that they've never experienced before, guys. You really have. And I feel a lot of times we as Divine Feminine on this journey, we almost second guess ourselves in the journey, right? Is there something I'm doing that's not allowing this to come together in the manner in which I desire, right? But when you re-examine yourself and you understand that you are the Empress, right? You have the womb. You're nurturing some things within yourself and cultivating some things within this union. I feel like this is a divine masculine who wants to communicate that they see how you poured into them, and they see how you have nurtured the connection even when you wanted to give up, and even when you did not receive what it is that you wanted back in return. This is someone who may want to have children with you, or you could have children together. But this is someone who acknowledges the fact that they see you in your Empress energy, and they see the nurturing and attentive way in which you have involved yourself in their energy and in their life. King of Cups. See, you've allowed this divine masculine freedom in their heart chakra that they've never experienced before. This is someone who's now beginning to understand the emotional intelligence of who they are, and how their emotional intelligence directly correlates with their heart chakra and their intuition and their ability to move towards the path that has been laid by their spirit guides. This is someone who's now seeking more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from their spirit guides as to their life's purpose. See, it's easy for us Divine Feminine to want to say that, oh, Divine Masculine is praying to their spirit guides to see what to do about you, right? But what we don't understand is they have to be able to experience their own awakening, understand their own spiritual path of enlightenment, which will lead them to you. See, we Divine Feminine, contrary to popular belief, go through the spiritual awakening and journey, and we're doing it for us, but we're also doing it with them in mind. Some, not all. When Divine Masculine is working towards the fulfillment of their goals and their purpose in life, they're doing it with them in mind, because they know once they get themselves to the place of awakening, the place of ascension, that everything else will automatically fall in line. We could learn a lesson from Divine Masculine in that Divine Feminine. When you realize and understand that the journey to self is the most important journey, regardless of the outcome of your divine union, then that's when the equilibrium will take place. What's the temple path, Spirit? The Page of Pentacles. Divine Masculine is in a resting place at this time, beginning to truly nurture and care for themselves on the most basic level, right? Really beginning to rebuild and invest in themselves, believing in themselves. In order to grow towards what it is that they want to come up with a plan. We literally have the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, which shows the progression of the planning stages. So when we look at the Temple Path card represented by the number 12, 1 and 2 is 3. 3 is about collaboration, creativity, and the coming together. And we know that Divine Masculine, based on the Yang energy, is the director or the creator, directing and creating the path to divine union. Then we understand that there is a plan that has to be devised. And divine masculine is coming up with a plan. Even if you cannot see it, divine feminine, you have to have faith and believe and know and understand that they are coming up with a plan. We go from the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, meaning that I had to go back to the foundation. Allow the walls around me, allow the things around me to crumble. That's what this Tower card is over here. All right, because in that crumbling, you're able to let go of grief. You're able to let go of disappointment. You're able to let go of false pretenses. And as that Tower moment over here began to take place, this is someone who realized that they wanted to have this new passionate beginning, but it was going to take the crumbling and the rebuilding. And in the Page of Pentacles energy, it's like, now I'm going to see and truly begin to invest in myself. If you look at these cards, right, see the Page of Pentacles is laying in the grass and there's one pentacle here. And I'm beginning to cultivate sunflowers. Guys, that's crazy. Sunflowers are here on my desk. Sunflower, right? I'm beginning to truly cultivate and understand. And once I get to the ground level of understanding what this pentacle is about, then I can come up with a plan. Now I have the pentacle on a map, right? To come up with a strategy on what am I going to do with this pentacle now? What am I going to do? And this pentacle could be an offer. The pentacle could be life. The pentacle could be job. The pentacle could be anything. But the divine masculine is now understanding through this temple path, the ascension that's taking place through their leadership of their spirit guides. They're coming up with a plan. What's the Knight of Pentacles? What's the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, spirit? Justice. Yeah. So your divine masculine is now coming up with a plan on how to balance some things, how to close out some cycles in their life, and how to, even if this is someone dealing with court cases, guys, they're closing that chapter of their life so that they can truly come into harmony and peace within their lives. If this is an end of a commitment, a marriage. But with the Justice card here, it's really about them understanding that there are cycles that I have to close out in order to truly balance things in my life. But this is what the plan is about. Give me more on the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles with the Justice. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So now this is someone who's taking the strategy that they're putting in place and really beginning to create a life that they desire. What's the Three of Pentacles? See, the life that this person desires has a lot to do with being able to give and receive equally. Because I told you, this person sees you as an emperor. So you've given, and you've given. Now it's time for you to receive. And this is the divine masculine who's devising a plan on how to give to you in the manner that you've given to them. I heard shower of blessings. This divine masculine wants to truly show you how much they appreciate you and shower you with the gifts and the blessings that you have showered them with in a very different way. But I do feel like a lot of the stagnation that I said was because this is someone who had to deal with building their own firm foundation, right? With financial constraints in the reverse. What's financial constraints in the verse, spirit? The Death card, yeah. See, this is someone who had to be elevated outside of a mindset or elevated in their finances in some type of way. But with the Death card, there's also the transformation that had to take place. This is also someone who had to understand that they had people around them that were keeping them stuck in financial constraint. Yeah. Now we got the King of Pentacles. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. See, this is a divine masculine who had to go back to the drawing board and devise a plan. And they literally came out in order, y'all. And there are no other pages, knights, or kings in this dang dumb reading. except for the King of Cups. And that's because you cannot have a true transformation until your heart is transformed, until you align with emotional intelligence. And as this person opened up as the King of Cups, because the King of Cups came out before the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. So this is someone who had to understand how their heart chakra, right, and their emotional intelligence had everything to do with finding that temple path, finding that awakening, experiencing the ascension, and releasing any constraints. But that started off with them beginning to understand that and devising a plan and now being able to show up as the King of Pentacles. But that didn't take place until after the transformation of the Death card. I love this. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Queen of Swords. What's the Queen of Swords? Four of Wands. You were honest with this person about happiness, or about what makes you happy, or what happiness looks like. There's some type of truth that this person has been able to see about what alignment is. Four of Wands, 11-11 energy. What does this alignment look like? What does true happiness look like? What does true alignment in divine union look like? You were very honest with this person about what you wanted. See, you made the decision to do something that allowed this person to take the blinders off. What's the Two of Swords? Two of Wands and the Ten of Cups. There was either something you said, Divine Feminine, something you did, or a decision that you made that allowed this person to see, I am valuable. I can have happiness. I deserve happiness. This is what happiness looks like. I feel like this is the Divine Masculine who was not always able to see that on their own. And you begin to illuminate some things within them that allowed them to see that happiness is within reach. But I do feel like a lot of this person's ability to now truly see had to do with the fact that their finances have opened up, or they're no longer feeling the financial constraints that they felt before. So now this person understands that they understand what the true passions of life are. They now understand that maybe finances or money isn't everything, right? Maybe it's my true passion in life that allows the financial flow to take place. There's a revelation coming to Divine Masculine at this time. See, when you begin to understand that your passions are what align with your purpose, and when passion and purpose align, you'll have all the financial abundance in the world. But it's through your passion and through your purpose. This is someone who has to let go of codependency around other feminine energy in their life. And I'm not picking up like a third party. Well, it's a third party, but it's not, I'm not picking up a love interest, right? Queen of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is a Divine Masculine who had to understand that there were codependent people around them. And a lot of the financial constraints that they suffered had to do with the people around them. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, this person could be an air sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, coming up in the reverse. So this is someone who's very insecure about their looks, about their abilities, about their... But this is feminine energy that's coming in here that was very codependent on your person, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. And those are the only two cards that have come out in reverse. What do we need to know about this Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Wands? Eight of Pentacles, yeah. So your person had decided, you know what, I'm going to have to pour into me and work towards what it is that I want. I can no longer allow people to keep me in these codependent states, right? Codependent of needing me. I got to do this. I got to send you money. I got to help you do this. I got to help you do that. I'm getting heavy energy of like family, mother, sisters, baby mama, energy like that, where people always needed your person to depend on, right? Very codependent energy, but all of it had to do with the insecurities of that person. But your person has been able to see past that Eight of Pentacles and really want to pour and build their own financial abundance and security without allowing other people to come in and take what they've built and they worked so hard for. Your person knows that they are very close to success at this time. If you and this person are separated, you're very close to union at this time as well. Oop, I think I just saw the Chariot. Yep. Yeah, Nine of Wands with the Chariot. There's movement that's taking place. Even if you don't see it in the natural divine feminine, it's definitely taking place with the Nine of Wands and the Chariot. It's just that your person had to figure out what direction they truly wanted to go, right? You know, your person can't lead you in a relationship if they don't know where they want to go, right? So this is a divine masculine who's now making decisions about how they want to move forward in their life because they're now realizing the things that have held them back. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said enough of the tarot. Let's go to the Divine Truth deck. All right. What else do we need to know about this divine masculine, Spirit? Yeah, you see, this person now realizes that you're the missing piece to the puzzle, right? You're the missing piece to their puzzle. And they do understand now that you guys were made for one another. But it took this person to have to open their heart chakra first to understand that the door to their own personal healing and happiness was through them. Loving on themselves, pouring into themselves. Understanding that their spiritual path that is laid out before them. You bring this person a lot of joy and happiness. There's a freedom that this person feels with you as well. Like everything about the two of you guys just fits is what I hear. Like everything about the two of you guys, it just fits. It just fits. I keep hearing it just fits. This person is watching you. Checking on your social media has become a new daily habit. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, however this person can see you. If you're not on social and they have pictures of you, they're looking at old pictures, but they're really watching you. Yeah, this is someone who's now ready to make a decision. See, they had really been in their head a lot. That's why that thinking man is here. Because see, their heart says yes, but the mind says no. So this is someone who's been in a lot of mental pain because they're trying to push out. And it's crazy because that came right over Angel of Love. Coming right over Angel of Love, this person. And that's why the thinking man is here, is because like they can see everything right in front of them, but they had been heavily in their head, and now they're coming out of that. See, this is someone who had, for all intents and purposes, pushed love out of their head. Like, I'm not thinking about love. Look, as I say, push love out of their head, we get comfort zone. See, there's everything about your energy that has pushed this person out of their comfort zone. And I feel like it has a lot to do with the solar plexus of this person, right? Because there's this warmth and determination that you brought to this person that they've never experienced before. You have a level, divine feminine, of self-discipline and reliability. Even when this person didn't show up for you, you showed up for them. Even when they didn't show up for you, you were still that one reliable person, or the person that they could rely on. You have this positive sense of self that's allowed this divine masculine to truly be pushed out of their comfort zone and release the fears that they've had, right? You're pushing this person to out of their comfort zone and coming closer to you because you are the one reliable or positive thing that they have in their life at this time. And this is someone who pushed love completely out of their head. Even when they met you, because when the two of you guys met, love wasn't the focus. It was almost like by chance, happen chance. You know, that's how divine unions usually take place, right? So when it happens, you're not really focusing on love. And for all intents and purposes, this is someone who had completely, I'm talking about, look, completely pushed love. Look, love is over there. They done come up out their head and pushed it. You gone, right? Gone. Like, I don't even want to focus on that. But then you. See, you pushing this person out of their comfort zone also allowed them to be able to make this head or heart decision, because their heart says yes, but their mind was saying no. You're this person's best friend, even if they haven't told you, because you share everything with one another. You get this person and they get you, whether it's in business, whether it's family situations, whether it's love situations, whether it's just general conversation. You and this person can talk about everything. There's a comfort level that, and I feel like it's very difficult for this divine masculine, because this is someone who probably heavily relied on their boys as their friends and didn't even think that you could have, look, twin flame come flying out. They didn't think that they could have this level of friendship with someone that they also loved. Like, this is someone who compartmentalizes things, right? So if you're my friend, then I can't truly love you. But if I love you, then you're not really my friend. It's almost like love over here, friendship over here, and they don't ever intertwine. Well, they've intertwined, and this person does see you as their best friend. Why? Because this is your divine counterpart. The twin flame card came right on out, y'all. They know that this is a once in a lifetime type of love. You feel like home to this person because you are one. And this is what this person is now understanding. This person knows who you are to them at this time. You bring this person a certain level of nourishment that they've never received from anyone else. I told you, that's that solar plexus energy shared between the two of you guys, where it's this warmth and determination that you had. You did not walk away from this person even when they tried to push you away. And this person has done everything in their power to push you away, but you were determined not to allow that to happen, because you knew what this union is about, or you know what this union is about. And you feed this person's mind and intellect. I told you, that's what that best friend energy is. You feed their mind, you nourish their soul. Your energy helps them grow and it helps them keep going. This is someone who could be having a horrible day, and just seeing a text message from you will lighten this person up, but they will not text you back or communicate back with you because they don't know what to say. There's a transformation that's taking place at this time, and this person is making conscious choices to transform into their higher self, to be with you. This is someone who's now experiencing a true root chakra balancing. They're grounding themselves, working on their stability, following their instinct, knowing that they are truly supported by a community of their soul tribe. And even if they don't get or cannot get or have never had what they feel like they needed from their natural surroundings, they now understand that they didn't need that. Because as this awakening begins to take place, this person is now understanding the passionate or the passion that they have for life in general. Life is for the living. And this is someone who all intents and purposes have not been living. They've been chasing. They have not been living. They have been chasing life and not allowing life to live within them. See, this is someone who's in heavy regret for their past actions and realizing letting you go was a huge mistake, or not communicating with you was a huge mistake. And now they're realizing that a lot of what they've been chasing, you have always told them that as the divine, we don't chase, we attract. And now this is someone who really is in their head thinking about the things that you have said. They're experiencing a transformation at a whole new level. And during this transformation, there's a lot of introspection taking place. This person could be going through depression right now. And it's really just the guilt of the behavior. Y'all, this is someone who's not behaved the best. Like, this person has done some weird stuff, right? Because they were in their heads trying to logically examine a divine union. And there's nothing logical about it, right? This person has dealt with bouts of depression. This person could be acting out, drinking a lot, sitting in the dark, really trying to examine the things of their life and how things have turned out the way they have. Because this person realizes that you're perfect for them. And that's not something that they want to admit, though. You're dealing with someone who's very stubborn. Because this is someone who believed that they didn't have to depend or rely on anyone, and that love was insignificant. That love had no true place in their life, no real desire. But it's through your energy that this person now understands that you guys are perfect for one another. You match their vibe. They match your vibe. But this wasn't easy for this person, or has not been easy for this person to admit. Because they had some weird ass thoughts about love. And I even hear women in general. Like, this is someone who has some negative emotions when it comes to women. In a woman's role. It's almost like they kept love and women separate. And really kept it surface level. But through the spiritual detox that this person is experiencing at this time, they're really beginning to examine some things about themselves. They're understanding that it's time for real communication, and for them to truly understand that it's okay to believe in someone else. It's okay to let someone else in. It's okay to allow someone to be your inspiration. It's okay to allow someone to ignite your soul. There's a force of love that is taking place between the two of you guys right now, that even if you are in separation, there's a union or a reunion. It's unstoppable because you are one. All right, y'all. I don't know. Spirit said get some advice. There's a reunion that's taking place at this time. But your person has really been going through a dark place. Really going through a dark place. This person is trapped in their head by a lot of thoughts that are just swirling around. They're battling with depression and just really trying to figure out life. But the transformation is taking place, right? This is someone who now realized that a lot of what they have been chasing was counterproductive to their soul, and that you were always the missing piece to their puzzle. And as this spiritual detox has been taking place in this person's life, they're really finding a new cadence in life, a new rhythm to their own life. And you have to be able to find that in order to truly move things forward, right? So this is someone who's now discovering that cadence. What is life, right? Let's get your advice. What is the collective's advice at this time, if this is resonating? Secrets. There was a lot that this person did not tell you, a lot that they hid. And these secrets has greatly impacted how they see divine feminine energy. This is someone who had a very toxic view of feminine energy. They didn't know how to work together. They didn't know how to collaborate. They never felt like they needed to do any of that, right? I can do it on my own and you just here. Cook, clean, gossip on the phone, be toxic, cry. That's the view that this person had. Which is why they had such a very difficult time letting you in, because you are none of that. You are the divine feminine. But this is someone who's never dealt with that. There's a lot of secrets, hidden factors, unknown to you, that this person has experienced. Advice, Spirit. Yeah, reunion is here though. Reunion again. That's the second time we've seen this reunion. Two divine souls will come together in the near future. In the near future. And I'm not a reader that tells you to wait 10 years, 5 years. Hell, I ain't a reader that's going to tell you to wait more than 1 or 2, honestly. And depending on how spiritually powerful you are, I won't even tell you to wait that long. 4444 on the timer. Because you're divinely supported. And as long as you're doing your soul work in the way that you know that you need to be doing, and you're elevating it through your own awakening, then there is no good thing that will be withheld from you. And it does not take long. And I'm just not a reader that agrees that you should go 6 years, 5 years, 4 years. Like I said, in most cases, I'm about that 2-year mark. And again, depending on how powerful you are and where you are in your spiritual journey, less. Divine souls will come together in the near future. Advice, Spirit. Yeah. Because there's a separation. See, this time apart that you and this person are experiencing at this time was absolutely needed. It was essential to the development of this partnership. And if you are not in separation from your person and you feel like things are not going in the way that you desire, you need to separate. Because that separation is what allows the spiritual development to take place on an individual level so that you can come back together. And for those of you who are in separation, know and understand that a reunion in the near future is taking place. Yeah, strength. This connection is stronger than you think. And sometimes we doubt it because of the things that we go through and the things that we experience. But this is I heard dynamic duo. Mirroring. Yeah. See, the dynamic duo has been mirroring each other. You're reflecting the hidden fears, thoughts, and emotions of your partner. And we really, truly have to examine that, guys, because a lot of times we point the finger on divine masculine. Divine masculine doing this, they doing that. But anything that they are doing, you have to examine, are you doing the same thing? Because mirroring is real. And a lot of times we don't realize that everything that they are doing, we are doing too. Or we push them to that in some type of manner through our own energetic push. Which is our inability to see how we're contributing to the separation. You guys have created a lot of memories together, and that is what has allowed the foundation of this union to be set. And that's why things will come back together. All right, let's get the last card. Yeah, I told you this person had codependent people around them. And this is the battle, codependence. This is the battle that your person has been dealing with. Because you come in as the Empress and all your great non-toxic energy, very independent, very driven. When this person is used to dealing with Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse, which is codependent energy. And even your person could be dealing with codependent issues on substances to get them through. I told you, this is someone who's been very depressed, drinking, smoking, external substances that they are depending on, that could definitely be impacting this union as well. All right, let's get the last message here, Spirit. Ooh, well, a couple fell out. All right, when I say last, Spirit, so I'm gonna give it to you last, so I'm gonna give you 3, right? We have transformation. The universe is asking for you both to be open to change. We also have judgment. A final decision will be made that will bring finality to the current situation. And then roadblocks. Blocks have to be removed for this to move forward. And I do feel like that's where your person is at this time. Both of you guys are removing the energetic roadblocks as well as the physical roadblocks that have stopped you from coming together in union. And see, when you're able to do that, that's when union is imminent. But you have to remove the roadblocks. And that's what's taking place at this time. One by one, block by block, brick by brick. You are removing these roadblocks so that union can take place. And we are in union consciousness. The Lady Empath.